Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Guys, I want to talk to you about something. I know that still, yo, this is this brother to teach maths. Yo, I say the brother always come up trumps, man. The brother always come up trumps when the students them a do exam. The brother always I do a bag of video to help them. Yeah, I just can't keep track of the brother. Yo, I say the one Linux when I say the man can do video, man. Yo, I say man do video on top of video on top of video. Is that the man that will sleep at 4:48 in the morning? See there? The man up at the video. Warm to the brother, the man. Yo, the man just love education, so not even maths alone. Every subject the man I try. Yo. Anyway, guys, I could do this, yeah. One number that I got tell him doing. Alright, so it says what percentage of 40 is 8? So it is 8 over 40 times 100%. So this is 1, 5. So that works out to 20%. What is 3.1406 corrected to 3 decimal place? So we go to this, add 1 because of 5 and greater. These are repeats, so I kind of run through them, all right? Let's move on to this one now. This says, that one can be a little bit tricky, you know. So it says 4.3 times 0.37 is equal to that, right? Then you have, should be 2 decimal place, right? Should be 15.1 because of 2 decimal place, but number does look weird. So guys, guess what? We know that these are the total, right? When you multiply a number, you get this. But this have a 0, so I could just kind of multiply because I think it can be a bit tricky. I think it tricked me once before. Where the circle because it was 2 decimal place. But these are like almost a half, right? A half at 370. Number 100 and add, so add this. But they can be tricky because you have things say yeah, 2 decimal place. It tricked me already. You know, like tricked me already. Alright, the first 3 common multiples of 3, 4, and 6 are. So we just write the multiples now. We use block, guys. Block powerful. So we have 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So it'd be this D. This and the or it's a panel. If 350 is shared in the ratio 2 to 7, the smaller share is. So first we're gonna add 2 plus 5, which gives us 7. Now the smaller share is represented by 2, so it's gonna be 2 over 7 times the 350. 70 itself 1, 7350 goes 50 times. 2 times 50 give us 100. The right button if you're just joining. Number 6 says, there are 40 students in a class. Girls make up 60%, 25% wear glasses. How many girls in the class? So we just find, this is a very popular question. So we find 60%, 40. So this gone, this gone, this gone. Divided by 10, so that gives it 24. Now we're supposed to find 25% of the 24 girls, which is 25% is the same as dividing by 4 or a quarter. So that works out to 6. This is one that we have repeated over and over, all right? In the universal set, U is equal to 1, 2, 3. Let's see, big up this a bit. How would that look? Let's go, guys, let's go. If the universal set U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and H is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, then H, it does mean what is not in H. So basically, cross off the 3 that's in H, cross off the 4 and the 6. So prime would be 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, so that's B. Number 8, in which of the following statements describe the set of integers greater than -3 but less than 6? So greater than -3 but less than 6. That would be D. What's equal to? It's just greater than. Greater than -3, less than 6. All right, sometimes I have to read them carefully, guys, can't trust me. All right, number 9, in if x and y are two finite sets such that x is the number in x is equal to 9 and that is equal to 4 and that is equal to 15, then the number in y is equal to, try draw a representation of it to kind of easier. So let's say x, put the x there, put your y. All right, so it says the number in x is 9. So right, we'll put 9 here. So intersection, we have 4. And they say when you combine that, it gives you 15. So 9 minus 4 give you 5. 5 and 4, 9. Much more I want to make 15, 6. So guys, this way it can be very bit tricky, you know. Number in y could be 10, you know, because me get the question I am afraid. Even though we get 6, right? If you should look at the number in y at 10, you know, but here's a 6 only. So 6 only, do this, and then you have 6, 4 do both of them. All right, let's say if we get the 15, 5 and 9, 5 and 4, 9, and that's 15, right? So it should have been 10. I'll go with 10. They didn't say y only in the number in y. I think they want the total. Let me know what you guys think, but that's what I'm thinking. Also, the big bad number there, you know, guys. So the big bad number there. Let's call it and we could get started. Well, that's a new student, you know, on a battlefield. You know, the recent guys, you know, it's recent. All right, item 10 refers to the following Venn diagram. In the Venn diagram, x represents the set of factors of 12. List the factors. Guys, as I see, just start listing a multiple choice. Don't waste no time. So we list all the multiples of 12. Multiples mean numbers that can go in at 12 without a remainder, right? Y represent the factors of 9. So we know so for 9, it has to be 1, 3, and 9. So that's 1, 3. Then the shaded region represents the set of factors of, am I missing something here? The Venn diagram, x represents the set of factors of 12. Y represents the set of factors of 9. The shading represents, first of all, in this, you have 1 and 3. So that will be factors of 3. As 1 is a factor of all number. Try and remember that now. Try and remember good now. All right, let's move on to number 11. 30 students in teacher may class have either a dog or a cat or none of the above. All the students have a cat, also have a dog. Every student have a cat, have a dog. So basically, C contains D. All right. So the intersection is a big D. So the intersection when them intersect. All right. So let me see now. Number of cat is equal to 12 and dog at 60. We try to find when diagram correctly represent the information. So the number in what? Cat hour 16 or 40. Hold on. Cat at 12. Cat at 12. And dog at 40. At 16. Did they say everybody have a dog, have a cat, or everybody have a cat, have a dog? It's D. Which of the following pairs of set is an example of a disjoint set? And that would be even and odd. A number cannot be even and odd at the same time. If Eastern Caribbean $2.50 is equivalent to $1 US, then $20 is, so if $1 US equal 250, then what is, so $1 US? That is Eastern $20. All we have to do is just divide by 2.5, which gives us 8. At a store, 3 cents on every dollar is charged on sales tax. How much is paid for sales tax for a customer, which costs $196? So basically, that's a 3%. That's 100 cents in a dollar. How much is paid sales tax? Oh, I have to be this doing. It's a very small margin. All right, so I multiply across 3 6 18, 8 carry 1, 3 9 27, and 1 20, 80. 3 1s 3 and that 5. And then we divide by 100. Of course, the decimal point is here. But guys, come on, we'd have known that. Even if we can't work it out, we must have number awareness. All right, the cash price of a television set is $350. When bought an higher purchase, a deposit of $35 is required. So you put on 35 plus followed by a 12-month payments of $30. So 12 months, which gives us 360. Add this, we pay a total higher purchase of $395. How much is saved by paying cash? So cash was $350, so we subtract, which is 45. So that would have been $45. Let's look at 16. Why them don't give space? A company employs 20 persons as gardeners and clerks. The mean daily wage of all the employees is $22.40. If each of the 12 gardeners is paid 26 per day, then the 8 daily amounts paid to each of the 8 clerks is, all right, so I have to work it out. So the mean daily wage is $22.40. If each, oh, so we can find the aggregate, by multiplying by 20. But then what? We can, and then we multiply this 12 and subtract that, and then divide by 8. And what if I work this, this is safe. Let's go. Let's say if each of the 12 gardeners is paid $12, so if we calculate how much the gardener them work. 2 sixes. So 2 6 12, 2 carry 1, 2 2s 4 1 5, 2 0 1 6 6 1 2 2. So that's a 2. So 3 12, right? So this way the aggregate fee. All right, so this is 12 workers, and then we have 8 workers now. So they did say the mean was 22. So we do that now. 22.4 times 10 times 2. So we are multiplied by 20, right? So move this. This give it 224, and then 224 times 2. 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4. So in all, The aggregate was 484, the total. So all we have to do is subtract this from it. 312 divided 6, 3. So it's 136. And then we divide this by 8 to get, as it say, each. So this is how we apply to all. So now we divide 136 by 8. We get the total. I don't know why they give such a little space. 8 into this goes 1 time, 8 once 8. Subtract, we get 5. Carry down to 6. So it is $17. Awesome question. It's a very nice question, guys. You have to admit it, all right? All right. But space is so limited. All right, let's look at this one. Delana invests $5,000 for 2 years on in an investment team. The investment earns compound interest of 8% per annum. What will the amount of Delana investment at the end of the 2-year period? So we know that it's gonna be investment, which is $500, 5,000. All right, so we have 8%. So it's gonna be 1 point. Let's study shortcut here, guys, and multiple choice. If you want to see the full something, go on my channel. 0.8. We are gonna add the 1 plus the percent, right? And it's gonna be 2 years. So n times t, it's gonna be 2. Right, so what we need to do is multiply out this. Ah, Jesus, I will power is not c people. So this is square. It is 64. 800 plus 66818. Put a 0. Put another 0. Because when I multiply by 0, that's how I get everything, right? And then I put the 2 zeros. So 188100111. So you got 4, 6, 6, carry 1. All right, so we have a total of 4 decimal places. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1.1 times 5,000. All right, touch a cell. We just multiply it by 5. Let's see, so 1. As all of them are 0. 6, 6, 4. 5, 4, 20. 5, 6 is 30, and that 32. 5, 6, 30, and that 33. 5, 1 is 5. So around 5, 6, 30, right? 33. 5, 6, 30. Why we have 1 and so? All right, 5, 1 is 5, and that 8. 5, 1 is 5. So see, 5, 8, 3, 2. Have to be this. So the amount of interest would be 832, but they ask for the amount. So what will be the amount of his investment at the end of a 2-year period? So this is how we have in the bank account. We could have eliminate them 2 here, right? But this is the amount. If I do the simple interest way, this is gonna be the 800. I'm not sure when I have no time for that now, all right? But I will look at that next time. So it would have been 5,832. All right, let's look at number 18. A car presently valued 12,000, depreciates at a rate of 10% per annum. What will be the value of the car after 1 year? Well, only one of them depreciate, which is this. All right, all of them appreciate the value go up. No, you're wrong. Wait, I'm going to work it out, guys. 10% is the same thing as dividing by 10. In a most wrong, but let me just say appreciate. So this is 1,200. So 12,000 minus 1,200. Come on, let me see that one here already, Tina. Yeah, you're right, you're right. A man's basic wage for a 40-hour week is $160. He is paid $5 per hour for overtime. If he works 6.5 hours overtime in a certain week, then his wage for the average. All right, so first of all, let them work out the week wage already. All right, so we know that you now work 160. They already work out that for us. And they say it's $5 per hour and he works 6.5 hours. So all we have to do is multiply 6 by 5 by 5 to get the additional. All right, so 5, 5, 25. I have a reason why I'm putting in that, guys, because I'm soon be employed. 5, 6 is 30 and that 32. One decimal place, right? So it should be $32.50. So that's our 5, 2.291. Very nice question. A salesman sells a car for 10,500 if he is paid a commission of 5% for the first 10,000 at 8% and the remainder, then the total commission he received is. Very nice question. I appreciate these questions here. All right, so he's paid 5% on the first 10,000. So let's find that 5%. Percent mean out of 100. It's a 5, all right? So this guy, this guy, 1, 0, so this guy, this guy, all right? So it's 5 times 105. 5, 5, 25. 5 times that. So this work out to 525. So let me get sick in guys. All right, Altia normally saves X dollars each month, but in June she saved $4 more than twice her usual amount. In June she saved 2x plus 4. So the number they know, so the number they, it's a sibling in a class, whoever, friend, your neighbor, your enemy is safe with me. All right, if m asterisk n is equal to this cube root, the m cube minus n squared. So we know, so this is gonna be 5 raised to the third minus 2 raised to the second power. And then we find the square root. So this works out to 125, which is 5 times 5 times 5. And that works out to 4. So this works out to 121. But remember, we have to find the square root. A number multiplied by itself to give you 121, which is 11. Right, let's move on. The trapezium with height h and the area x centimeters equation may be used to find the value of x is. It can be a bit tricky. So in order to find the area of the trapezium, first we just say add these two, right? So we can name this as A and this as B and times it by the height. So I'm not going to do that. So I said the trapezium with height as an area. So then give it area, so it's supposed to equal to x squared. So I kind of like work on the left hand side, so let me do that. So it's gonna be 2 plus x minus 4. It's supposed to be a plus b over 2 times height. And that must equal to x squared. So the solution of them here so is 2h. 2h. If we should x by the bracket, a plus b. This one look like it. Or they have to divide by 4, so it could be this. So it have to be this. Yeah, a. All right, so let's go. Never even realize this. We have a 2 plus that, so right here. Okay, so we have 2 minus 4. Those are like terms. Over 2. Then we have h, right? So I kind of do it so you guys can see what I want. So this now works out to negative 2 in the bracket. So it's negative 2 plus x. And then we have the h over 2. All right, and that equal to x squared. Which them actually turn around this x minus 2 is the same value. Very nice question. All right. Number 24, negative that minus that. Negative times a negative give you a positive, so we'll get positive 2q minus 3q, which gives us negative q. Page are kind of fuzzy. If 5 to the n plus 1, n plus 2, so we add the, that's a repeat one, all right? So we add the powers since it's have the same base. All right, let's look at 26. It says if 5 bracket y minus 2 that equals 0, then the value of y is, we naturally have to work out them one. Or we can plug in all of them number that we should do of time for. We already know how to do equation, right? Plus 4 equals 0. So we expand the bracket by multiplying by 5. So we get 5 times y, that's 5y. 5 times negative, given negative 5 times 10. Negative times that, given negative 3y. And that gives you 3 times 4, 12 equals 0. Group the like terms, so it's going to be 5y minus 3y minus 10 minus 12. That must give you 0. So this gives you 2y equal to this. Both of them add, give a negative 22 equals 0. It's a minus here, guys. So 12 of this become positive 22. So 2y into 22, 11. Very nice question, that one. Item 57. 27 refers to the following vector, p and q. So let's say what is p minus q. So it's p minus q. So what we're going to do, so 3, 7 minus negative 2, 5. And of course, you can see that we're going to get 3 minus minus 2. That's an addition now. And then 7 minus 5. So this works out to 5. 7 minus 5, 2. In case you wonder, this is a plus, right? 2 negative together. So let us see. Right, let's move on to 28. Item 28 refers to the following diagram of a parallelogram in which EF is parallel to HG and EH is parallel to EF. If EF equal K and EH equal M, EH, yeah, EG expressed in terms of K and M. All right, so with us, they want us to find from E to G, which is from here to here. Now go that way, all right? So now go to boom. This is parallel. So I'm gonna go with the arrow so that K plus M. It's very nice one. All right, if 5 bracket x minus 2 is equal to 4, 10, and 20, then what's the value of x and the value of y? All right, so expand the bracket, we get 5 times x gives us 5x. 5 times that gives us 5y. And we equate that to 4 times 10, which is 40. And 4 times 20, which is 8. You can solve each divided by 5, that's 8, and that's 16. Item 30 refers to the following matrices. The product of AB is, so I'm really want to multiply this. See, say, come on, so wicked. Alright, so 1, 3, 3. And they give us such a small space. I wonder who I got. Some way you don't need no space. I see a bag of space today. What was it them people here, man? Let's only not consider the people name. Alright, so we know so the first one will be row. And the second one will be in a columns, right? So 0. Alright, let's go. So 1, 3, that's 3. 3, 2, 6. Negative 3 times that is 0. So we don't need row 1 and column 1. On to the one, you know. Row 1 again, same way. 1, 0, 0. 3, 1, 3. Negative 3 times that, negative 15. And then 3 times 3. Remember, I said this is 3, guys. What are we talking? So this is 3. Alright, so on to row 2. 3, 3 is 9. 0 times that 0. 0, 5 times 0 is 0. So 1 left. All we have to do now is just multiply row 2 by, which is this, by this, column 2. So 3, 0, 0. 0 times that 0 of 5, 5, 25. So this is 25. Four about this time. 3 and 6, 9 upon the left. This given negative 12. So just I look for the one with them numbers here. 9 plus 9 plus 9, that's a 9. And then this is supposed to be 25. So it's actually B. No, not B. Not B because a negative 6 them have this. Hold on, 3, 2, 6, negative, yeah. This is all. I forgot out. 9, negative 12, 9, 25. So a D. Look careful, guys, because I nearly click this in. But a 6 there, so I see that right. So be careful. All right, so we're halfway there. Let's go, let's go. I think we left off 31. If it took a speedboat 9 hours to travel a distance of 1,080 kilometers, so it's 1,080 kilometers. So divide, which gives us 120. 32 says the perimeter of the trapezium in millimeters is, so this they give us in meters. We could first add, so it's 0.41. You must can add decimal, guys. Just remember decimal point on a decimal point. So we have 0.12, 0.18, 0.21. What we add them right here. Remember them just look close. All right, so 0.12, 0.41, 0.18, and 0.21. Good. So 1 and 8, 9 and 1, 10 and that 12. So it's 2, carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So that's 0.92. All right, now it takes 1,000 millimeters to make 1 meter. So we have to go multiply this now by 1,000. You know, so we put the space because guess what? If we're gonna move 3 decimal place to the right, we just add some numbers first and see what we want. I'm left out. It's supposed to be 2. All right, so minus are 2. So 1, 2, 3. So 9, 20. So that's D. Item 33 refer to the following circle with center O. If the circumference is 15 then the length of the minor arc AB is, so it's the circumference of the entire thing of 15, right? So the circumference or the distance around. So all we need angle over 360. Where we that? Times the 15, which is the 2 pi r. So once you see that, yeah. Because everyone want the minor arc, right? An aircraft leaves at 1600 hours and arrives at B at that hours, traveling at the average speed of 550 kilometers per hour. A and B are in the same time zone. The distance from A to B is, I did this one recently, So from 16 to this, 16 to 17, that's 1. 17 to 18, 2. So that's 3.5 hours. All we have to do, just multiply 550 by 3.5 hours. 5005525. 5525 and that 27. Put a 0, 300, 3515. 3515 and 116. Then we add. So we gotta get 0, 5, 2, 9. Clearly we can see that it's this. I did that one recently, guys. Alright. And I check out my other video them and hit. Item 35 refer to the following diagram. We choose a circle with center O and sector on the major and minor arc indicated. Length of the major arc FE is 40 centimeter. What is the circumference? Now we all get 6 of this. I'll get 6 of this, right? Hold tight. So all I have to do is 6 times 40, which is 6 4 is 24. So that would be 240. Hold on. What do you read question again? It says item that refer to the diagram which was a circle with the center O and the major and minor arc indicated. So now length of the major arc FE. Oh, the major one is 40. What is the circumference of the circle? Oh, so it not this. I know this is 40. The major one is 40, right? But this one around here is 40. What is? Although it don't matter if more of it out. But they actually mean that the major arc is 40. So all the way around of 40. Now this represents what? 3/4 of it. 1/5 of it. As a 6 side make it. So this represents 1/5. So it's actually, I will look on it from the angle. So where is my mouse? All right, basically, guys, this is what I'm gonna look on it. This represents all I did are represented by 6. Because a 6 are this tonight, right? So that means this portion here is 5/6. So that 5, 6 here times this equal 40. That's what I'm getting, right? So with a transpose, 40 times. Oh, we are trying to find the 1/5 length, right? are one, a 8, a 48, you know. One of them represents something there. Because look, if a 5 of this make up 5 length, make up 40, one have to be 8, so 8 have to be 8. Yeah. So the entire thing can go be 48. Let's see if I work it out the way if it work out. 6 divided by 5. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 48. 8, 6, 48. Yo, if you're a mathematician, you take long to see that. No, you know, like, joke thing. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So that'll be 48. All right. Item 36 refer to the following diagram shows a cuboid. So the length, the height of 5. What else they give us? They said the volume of the cuboid is 320 centimeter cube and the height is 5. If the cuboid is a square base, then what is the length of one side of the base? So all we have to do now is to say 320 divided by 5. Why we do that? It's the area of the base times the height, right? So if we divide, we just do the inverse. So 5 into that goes 6. We made that 2. So that's 64. So the area for the entire base is 64 centimeters square, right? But it's a square. So we find the square root to find the length of one side, which is 8. I did that already, but I want to do it in a different perspective. So, you know. All right, the area of a triangle is 60 centimeters square and its base is 12 centimeters. What is the perpendicular height of the triangle in centimeters square? So we know, so base times height. So the height times 12 over 2 gives us 60. So boom, 6 times this, so that gives you what? 120. So 12 h equal 120. Clearly we can see that h is equal to 12, 120 over 12, which works out to 10. A square has the same area of a rectangle with sides of length 9 centimeters and width 16 centimeters. What is the length of the side of the square? So first, we could just say 16 by 9. 9, 6, 54. 9 ones 9 and that 14. So it's 144 the area. So that means it's a square. So we just find the square root. So that works out to 12. All right, 39 thought forward to the following frequency distribution. We show the average mass in kilogram of a group of children in a school. The upper limit of the modal class is, so first we need to find the mode, which is the highest frequency. So we have 35, 40. So the upper limit would have been 60. All right. How many children have a mass greater than 40 kilograms? So have a mass greater than 40 kilograms. So these are 40. So that'd be 24 greater than 20 that we up above. So 40 plus the 18. 8 and 4 give it 12. 2 carry 1. 1 under 3. 4, 8. So that's 82. I'm not seeing that. So not sure what happened with that. Okay, cool. All right. Item 41 after the following table, which show the frequency score obtained by students. The modal score is it 8, 9, 10, or 12? The modal score. So we'll look at the one with the highest frequency, which is 12. No number not greater than 12. But the score itself is 8. So the answer would be 8. All right, let's look at 42. Item 42 refer to the following diagram of accumulated curve, which shows the mark obtained by 200 students on a test. The median of the mark scored by the 200 students is, so let's read them to end. It's at 35, 36, 37. Well, then put on the 0.5. He said, we stop bringing questions. All right, 43 refer to the following bar chart, which shows the ages of children who took part in a survey. So, I've done this before. So 3, 4, 2, 5, and 1. So 3 and 4, 7. And 14 and 1, 15. 44, 600 students write an examination. The probability of a random selected a field in an examination is 1/5. What? How many students are expected to pass? So if you expect 4/5, if you expect 1/5 to fail, that means you expect 4/5 to pass. Since I got subtract that from 1 to get that, right? So it's 4/5 expected to pass. And the total is 600 students. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into this, 1. Remainder 1, so that's 120 times 4, which is 480. Hit the like button, guys. So far, so good. What want to say? Ready for your exam? 45. Which of the following equation represent a linear equation? And that would be this. Every equation, linear, is in the form y equal mx plus c. All right. 46. The set of ordered pairs below represent a relation that is not a function. Which of the following points, when added to the set, would perform a relation that is not a function? All right, so we have 2, 7. Oh, yeah, this, that'll be this. All right, what, let me get explanation. 1 point, the x can only go to 1y, so you can have 2 and 8. So you can have 1x, which is the 2, I go to 2y. 1x to 1y. So that is the, notice the others, you don't have them other number there in terms of 10. Let's go, let's go. Item 47 refer to the following arrow. The arrow diagram above describes the relation. Y is more than x. Y is a multiple of x. X is a factor of y. X is a multiple of y. Now I would say x. No, them turn on that one here. All right, let's go. Could do them 1, 1. Y is more than x. That's not true. Y is a multiple of x. Not true. X is a factor. No. X is a factor. No, that's not a factor. 8 is not a factor of 4. That's what you read it. All right, so them say x is a multiple of y. No, that is true. No. Multiples of 4 are 4, 8. Multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9. Multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's D. The twist the one here around. What is the gradient of a straight line? 2y. So all we have to do is just divide by 2, because it's supposed to be in the form y equal mx plus c. So we divide that by the 2 here. So that's our negative 3/2. So that's c. All right. If h of x is equal to 3x minus 2/5, then h negative 6 is equal to, so first we plug in negative 6 anywhere we see h, x rather, and we divide by 5. So this gives us negative 18, x in the bracket, minus 2/5, which works out to negative 20/4, which works out over 5 rather. a T-mode answer, which gives us -4. The range for the F domain, f of x, -x² for the domain -2 is, all right, so let's go. So notice them have a negative out here, so all right. Oh, add this. The other one, them not include 0, so add this. Well, let me check something. Yeah, add this. All right, so you go all the way to 2, you have to include the 0. So we could actually plug in the main formula, -4, -2 squared. So we square this, it's going to give you +4, but then you have the minus on the note here. And same thing for this, right? Yeah, it's D. A line L is parallel to the line 2x minus 5y equal 80 equals 0. What is the gradient of the line? So all we have to do, just find the gradient of this line. So we're gonna rewrite it. So it's 2x minus 5y minus 8 equal to 0. Try over the x, so that becomes minus 2x. And then we divide by -5. So that's -5. We only need this portion, right? So we have 2/5 as the gradient. Let's move on to 50, so 52. The value of x for which options where y equal dot intersects y equals 0 are, I'm gonna see the graph for that. Oh, the joke. Oh, then I give it. All right, so when x is 0, that's the when y equals 0, that's the x-axis. So that'll be A. I'm actually seeing the graph already for this. Where is it? Let me put the graph on this. All right, 53, item 53 refer to the following diagram, which shows a translation. Look at the water pretty compared to the rest of it. So we have 2 to 4, 5 to 6. So we can say they added 2 and they added 1. So that's 2 to 1. So the prettiest part for the paper when it are done. If you make it this far, big up yourself, you know. All right. Item 54 refer to the following universal diagram in which PQ and RS are parallel. Which of the following statements best describe the relation between P and Q, and that's P is equal to Q? 55, a ship sailed 8 kilometers due east and then 6 kilometers due north. So we'll look for 8 first, then go up 6, which is C. Item 56 refer to the diagram of the circle. If O is the center of the circle, then y is equal to, y is going to be 2 times 50. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So that would work out to 100. 57. Item 57 refer to the diagram which show the line y equal x. If the line y equal x is rotated 90 degrees anti-clockwise, so it's going to be anti-clockwise, the opposite direction. So y is equal to negative x. $58. In triangle ABC, x is equal to a is equal to x and the angle 2x dot. What is the size of angle C? Now all angles in a triangle add up to 180. So we subtract x plus 2x. That gives us 180. X plus that gives us 3x. So it's 180 minus 3x, which is t. And for 59, it says item 59 refer to the diagram below shows the angle of elevation depression of point X, which is 35. So it's also 35. And they want us to find this, so it will be opposite over the adjacent, because the side we're given are adjacent. So that will be tan opposite over adjacent. Thank you guys for making it to the end. And for 60 or 60, which trigonometry ratio is equal to 4 over 8, and this is opposite over hypotenuse, which is sin. So guys, see the number there. My name is Axman. Just send me a WhatsApp if you want to join my class. 549. This is Axman. It's out, no doubt. See you guys in another video. Big up on yourself. I'm out. It's out.